say you're breaking out, like you don't want a cleanser that's just for that breakout. You want a cleanser that is good for your skin overall, and then you're gonna also want to have a cleanser that is gonna be good for, let's say, specifically that breakout. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna want to use like that specific cleanser that's good for your overall health of skin. You're gonna want to use it daily, and it is going to be helping with the overall health of your skin. And then the cleanser that, let's say, is specifically for a breakout, you're going to want to use that cleanser only maybe 2-3 times a week, so that it can be targeting whatever issue is at hand. But your skin isn't just, because what happens is if you're using that specific cleanser that's like, let's say, for a breakout, it's going to strip your barrier of your skin, and it's going to mess with the pH of your skin. So when that happens, it can make your skin get dried out. It can actually cause you to break out more. Instead of making your skin better, it'll make your skin get dehydrated. By dehydrated, what basically that means is, like, let's say you have kind of oily skin, but you're seeing that your skin is very dry at the same time, and it's oily. That's, yeah.
My skin is like always, I go between both.
Exactly.
Either one is like really oily, or
it's because
really dry.
It's dehydrated. So when it's dehydrated, that is because, let's say, like you said, you're using like the bar soap, that's gonna dry out your skin like crazy. So instead of it giving you everything you need for your skin, it's drying it out. And since you're using it every day and it's not the right product for your skin, it's just continuing to make it worse instead of better. You get me?
Okay.
So then that's where it comes into play, that you do want to have like all the correct cleansers for your skin. And that's why it is important to have a cleanser that is good for that overall health of your skin versus just a specific concern. Because using something that's for a specific concern, again, is for that specific concern. It's not for all of your skin, because all of your skin isn't dealing with that issue. You get me? So and that's why it is very important. But like I said, I'm going to send you different products that will be good for you. So that way you can kind of pick and choose.
How much do you put on your face?
Honestly, so what happens is you always want to make sure you have products that are, let's say, your cleansers, your exfoliants, like a face mask, toner, serum, did I say moisturizer? I think. SPF. All of that's important to at least have something from every single one of those categories. But every single day, you don't have to be doing all of those things. Every single day, the most important things are, yes, having a cleanser that's good for everyday use, having a moisturizer, and having an SPF. Those are honestly the most important things that you want to have for the daily. Now, all those other things are also very good to have, but there are things that aren't for everyday use. So let's say like a face mask, that's just really once a week. If you're exfoliating, having an exfoliant is super important though too, because that is going to help with that overall health of your skin as well. But exfoliating your skin, you only want to do it anywhere from 1 to 2 a week. So having an exfoliator is also very important though. Serums, you can also, depending on what the serum is, it might be stronger, so you might only want to use it 2-3 times a week, or you might have a serum that is good for everyday use. Same with toners. You can find a toner that is actually very good for your skin for everyday use. There are some toners that are stronger and are like astringents, and those you don't want to be using every day, because those can also dry you out like crazy. So there's just a lot of different products and everything, but I'll send you how to use all of those things. You got me? So you do have a better idea.
So what is like the percentage that you would need like for SPF?
Okay, so when it comes to your face, the only thing you really need is anywhere from 15 to 30 when it comes to SPF. Now, really quick, I'm going to start with the extractions. The extractions are really the only part of the facial that's uncomfortable. So if you ever need a second, you just let me know, okay? But also when it comes to extractions, I always tell everyone, your first extractions with me are always going to be like the worst ones, because there's always going to be so much more to get out, you know?
I have so many too, it's disgusting.
But that's normal because it's built up and you haven't had a deep facial. So what happens though is getting all of these extractions out are very important, because in order for us to get your skin as healthy as we need it to be, we want to make sure everything is getting cleared out of your skin. So the extractions themselves are very important to begin with. And with everyone, by the time they come to me for their second facial, there's always less and less to be extracted, because your skin is always doing so much better, and all of that is getting cleaned out of your skin instead of constantly being there and just having more buildup.
Damn.
Yeah, girl, there's a lot to it, but you'll slowly like know exactly what you're doing with your skin, and then you're gonna see how much better it's getting.
Okay, so when I leave, like, what would you suggest me, like, is it okay for me to be, like, outside?
Okay,
or, like...
so after this facial, there's no downtime afterwards, which literally means you can do anything you normally would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think I'm gonna cry.
So that's normal, though. Everyone starts tearing up, or they have to sneeze.
Coño.
I know. Those are the main reactions to the extractions. Most of these are little blackheads, though. The blackheads hurt worse because they're so much deeper. And another thing, like with a blackhead, is... So, a blackhead isn't actually black. It just looks black in the pore. But what happens with a blackhead is basically it's like buildup of an impurity. And that pore is like open. It's a bigger pore. And when whatever impurity is getting into that pore, what happens is when oxygen hits it, it oxidizes. So it causes it to turn black. And that's why it becomes a blackhead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Always, like, when I'm doing extractions, of course, in those areas, it's going to be a little red and everything. But as the days pass by, you're going to see it healing, and it's going to look really good. So, obviously, today, don't worry so much about how it's looking, like, if it's red and everything, because it's going to be healing itself as the days pass by.
Okay, and then I have another question. For, like, inflammation?
Yeah. Around here is way more sensitive, okay?
I'm trying. Use like no fragrances, like it's just crazy.
I recommend. I don't like fragrances either though, because a lot of times when something does have a fragrance in it, it'll be something that is gonna make you like have a adverse reaction to it. But what's it called? But a lot of your sensitivity too has to do with like what you're using, because we make our skin sensitive when we're using the wrong products, because it messes up our pH and like the barrier of our skin, because it strips it. So getting on the right products also will help your skin to not be as sensitive. Yeah, you got some blackheads though that like have been needing some extracting, like they're built up. I can only poke here a little bit. And when I'm done extracting your nose, I'm done with the extractions. But the nose definitely is like the most sensitive, okay? So let's go. If you need a second, you tell me. I'm going to try to get the deepest ones that I see that are like more prominent.
Dude,
that like
literally
you really
like
see
I
them.
have so much on my nose. It's disgusting.
But you're gonna see it. So I'm gonna get the deeper ones, and with the machine that I use, that one helps to like remove more of like anyone that's more towards the surface. So the deepest ones is what I'm gonna try to get, and I'll try to do it fast. But when I do the machine, it'll help me to get like the rest of it. So that way I don't put you through too much torture. There's always a lot of buildup around the nose.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, don't worry. You tell me. You tell me, girl.
Oh my god. Bitch, this shit is so painful. What the fuck? Okay.
Alright.
Wait. What the fuck?
I know, it hurts.
That's disgusting. Oh my god.
So this is the Hydro Microderm machine that I'm about to start using on you.
Okay.
Put all this over here.
You see that? That shit is nasty. Look at all that yellow stuff, bro. Oh my god.
Right at all. Like I said, the extractions are the only thing that's like painful
Okay.
or uncomfortable. I just need to wait for the serum to come out and then I'll start. Okay, so with this machine, it does 3 things in one, okay? First of all, it has a diamond tip on it though. So that diamond tip is gonna help do the first thing, which is a very deep exfoliation. So the deep exfoliation that's gonna be doing actually helps to remove the top layer of your skin. So when it's doing that, what's happening is it's going to be removing dead skin cells, impurities. If you suffer from acne, if you have dark spots, red spots, pigmentation issues, it's going to help with those issues at hand, and will always slowly make that those specific concerns look better and better as time goes on. So again, it's helping to take off that top layer of skin, so it's constantly leaving you with a brand new healthy layer of skin. The second thing that's going to be doing is that it infuses a serum into your skin at the same time that it's doing that exfoliation. So since it does that, what's going to be happening is that since it's doing that deep exfoliation, it helps to push that serum into all those underlying layers of your skin. The serum that I choose is going to help with whatever issue we're dealing with in the moment. Now, the serum, when it gets penetrated into all those underlying layers, it's not a medication, but I like to say that it works in a way as a medication, because what's happening is it's going to help give like all those layers of skin exactly what they need to help heal your skin. Now, also, since it's helping to remove that top layer of skin, it helps with the cell turnover rate to happen way faster than it usually would. So what that means, 1, it's going to be helping with the barrier of your skin, and 2, the biggest thing is that it's going to be helping with healing. So it's going to help your skin heal quicker than it usually would. So again, any areas that you have right now that are like of concern, you're going to see those areas getting better and quicker. They're going to heal themselves quicker than they usually would, to put it that way. And then the third thing it does is it helps to exfoliate just a little bit extra. So like I said, this is going to help to exfoliate anything that's more towards the surface of your skin. So high frequency, okay, it specifically helps with inflammation. And it also helps with killing underlying bacteria in the skin. So any breakouts you currently have, it's going to help them. It'll help as a preventative for future breakouts. And it'll help to kill any underlying bacteria you have.
So like inflammation, what do you mean by that?
Inflammation can be literally just like anywhere on your face that's like kind of inflamed. Anywhere where I've extracted that might be a little swollen. It'll help that to go down also a lot. And it also helps to actually stimulate the collagen and elastin in your skin. So that's actually really, really good.
You're like making me glow.
Oh, just
I'm gonna be walking out here like a new bitch. Oh my god.
Alright, so now I'm going to put a corrective mask on you. The corrective mask I'm going to use is actually going to be a collagen corrective mask. Because since your skin's a little dehydrated, I want to make sure I target that. So it's going to bring like moisture into your skin. And obviously, since it is a collagen mask, it's just going to give you a lot of nutrients that will be good for your skin for it to be nice and like moisturized.
Is there ways like I could do like added, because I take these collagen.
You take collagen?
Yeah.
That's good though.
But I just started like a couple days ago.
Yeah, it's soothing to your skin.
Damn, I don't even want to go outside.
Oh, another thing though, it is really important to wear SPF though, because when we're
But
not
that's
wearing
the thing,
SPF,
like, which one do you think is good to wear?
no,
Because
I'm gonna send you different ones because there's so many, and I know some SPFs are just horrible how they feel on your skin.
So is like you would add moisturizing and SPF on your skin?
Yeah.
But does it matter which one goes first?
I say do the moisturizer first and then do your SPF.
Yeah, because this sun don't be playing.
No, girl. But it is very important to wear SPF because what happens is, let's say you do have a breakout. It doesn't matter what color your skin is, okay? It's called skin recovery. So it's just very good for your skin for moisturizing, and it's good for the barrier of your skin and for all skin types. So now that's another thing. When like I talked to you about dehydrated skin, it's a really huge like misconception that when our skin is oily, we don't want to use moisturizer like a lot, because we feel like our skin's just gonna get even oilier. But that's not really how it is. We want to moisturize even when we have oily skin, because when you are moisturizing your skin, it's gonna actually help your body to produce those oils naturally and normally. So you actually will maybe notice that your skin isn't as oily because it'll start getting used to it. But when you don't want to necessarily moisturize that much because you feel like you're oily, and like if you moisturize it's going to be too much, what happens is your body will reproduce that oil because it's lacking the moisture that it's looking for. So it'll over process or produce oil, so it'll make your skin look even oilier on top of it looking dry.
Yeah, because sometimes like throughout the day I'll come and it's like I have to keep like cleaning my face because it's like
so
it looks like I
oily.
have like a pound of oil on my face, so I have to keep
redness where I extracted, but that's normal. And you're like a little red here because we just did a million things. But as the day goes by, all that's gonna go down, and those redness on those extractions are just gonna get better as the days pass by.
I'm so happy.
I'm happy that you came, so I can finally
I know.
get your skin right. You feel me? The top here. I'm gonna bring this a little more this way because
I overall am extremely happy with my results.